welcome to James Let's Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Casino goes in on Mutahar. It's insane. I'm going to have the link to the full video down below so you can watch it yourselves, because I'm only going to cover part of it. What I do cover is insane.
Showing pirate software, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, so his point was...
That's a fucking...
Yes, he literally used someone else's credentials, in this case pirate software, to try to claim himself an engineer. Does not go well.
That's a retard alert on us. Yeah.
Listen, I was like, wait, he was an engineer.
What?
I'm a dent.
Whatever he wants in his private life, but if he's claiming to be a doctor or an engineer to make his perspectives more valuable to an audience...
we were about to start screaming. Like,
no, it is true, though. It's like this attempt to make himself an expert via accreditation, and then people will listen to us. Oh, he went to school, and oh, he worked these jobs, and it's like, no, none of that ever happened, and it's all just fraud. Like,
at least with DSP, he did go to school. Even if the reason he had to move from computer sciences to business management is because he couldn't do any of the work and Daddy had to do it all for him. And he did go to Best Buy and work for a bank and work for Sikorsky, even though he only got the Sikorsky job because of Daddy again. He still held those jobs. Mutahar, who knows what he's ever fucking done?
Like, I don't know. That's pretty bad, Muda.
Look, I get the idea of opsecting where you're like faking what you do so your audience doesn't find where you work. However, when you start saying things in your videos that go, look, he's wrong because as an engineer, you're now using that as an authority, boost.
Makes me wonder what he actually does that he has to lie about what he does.
And that's where it's like, now it's like, wait, what do you say that's truthful? How could we take your fucking word for anything?
This is what Molotov is saying here. I don't know why he threw so many stones in a glass house like that when all it took is just some random guy to pay attention for like a couple hours. I don't know how much work he put into this.
Much like with all locals, including DSP, when you lie about this and this and this, why should anyone believe you about that or that or that? When DSP says, guys, I had to lie to protect my family, well, that's great. But now, how do we believe anything else you've said? Well, no, you had to believe me. But you would later admit that, no, guys, I completely lied about everything I ever told you. So why would anyone ever believe you again? So Mutahar lies about this or that. Then he comes back saying, believe me about that or this. Why? Why should anyone believe you when you've clearly lied about something like this? And you've lied about it for years.
It's probably a lot, actually. But all it took is some random guy to pay attention to just completely collapse his entire house of cards. I guess he never thought that would happen.
I don't understand what this, like, his process. I mean, it seems like a pathological liar at this point. That's what it feels like.
I'm just surprised why he doesn't just come out and say, oh, I was just trying to misdirect people from what I really do, and that's why there's all these conflicting stories. The fact he hasn't just come right out and said that indicates to me that obviously he does,
and by now it's too late to say it,
feel guilty about this, and he does feel like he's done something wrong, because otherwise he would just address it, right? And it doesn't require him
to say too much. Just enough to give the people, like, hey, here's what's actually going on. But he won't do that because he's a local.
Coming out and revealing what he actually does do, he could just say that, cope, and try and move past it, but he hasn't.
He's a YouTuber. He makes $690K a year. Why would you do anything else?
That's the thing. Like,
he's like normie. He's not like a guy who's like doing political stuff where it's like sketchy. It's like very normie to your content.
Yeah. All right, just hit play.
Yeah.
Validating the truthfulness of these claims about his life become a matter of public interest.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He blacklisted the word engineer from his comments. Harmful Opinions posted a video today where
much like DSP has words like cat, with an HE, or fat, or snort, or pendally band.
Used 2 counts, used the word engineer, went on to the second account, and saw it was not there. Go try and check out for the word engineer.
Just quickly before we play it again, Sector Chat goes, YouTuber doesn't confer status, but engineer does in his mind, which I find strange because more kids today want to be YouTubers than they want to be astronauts or doctors or engineers. Like, YouTuber is the dream profession for people. So I don't know why it's not prestigious enough for him to be a multi-million.
Well, it may not come with a title like doctor or engineer. Being a YouTuber isn't the worst thing in the world. After all, you're your own boss, usually. You can make the content you want, if you have the chance. Yeah, it's not really the worst job in the world, if you can make it a job, not just a hobby.
Subscriber YouTube channel, but whatever.
Oh, wait, Icy Bob, I stopped trusting anything about this guy after he snaked Chud Logic. Did he snake Chud Logic? What?
If a history channel was receiving undisclosed funding from a foreign state, publishing that information would be in the public interest, even if that knowledge was gained through violations of privacy. Violating someone's privacy to humiliate them by exposing their porn browsing habits would not be in the public interest. But I haven't gone there, and I don't need to. I also completely disavow and denounce any kind of harassment or actual stalking behavior. Based on my findings, Mutahar has consistently claimed that YouTube isn't his job.
Hey, YouTube isn't my job. Thank God my job isn't YouTube.
YouTube is not my job.
By the way,
so it's him trying to be like he's above it all, and other people have to make things up to grift or be dishonest to chase the algorithm. But he
actually chasing the algorithm again. Low cows are gonna low cow, aren't they?
Actually is financially secure outside of YouTube, so you can trust his opinions to be honest.
It's not
and
my
objective
job.
because it's not his job. That's what this grift is. Yeah.
But Ash, let's say you're making $600K a year off YouTube. Wouldn't you go, YouTube is not my only job? What do you mean it's not your job? You make money off of it. That's a job. I don't know.
YouTube is
Sure, if you only make a couple $100 a month, whatever, you can just say, hey, it's not a job, it's a hobby. I like doing it for fun. But when you make over $600,000 a year, it's a little bit more than a hobby. It's definitely a job.
It's actually a hobby. It's actually a hobby, kind of.
not my job. YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
I use YouTube as a hobby. This is not a job for me, okay?
He works
Okay,
a regular 9
I'm
to
sorry.
5.
What hobby pays like $750,000 a year? Gee, I'd like to have hobbies like that.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Like, I work a regular job every day. I go to my office, I work, I come home, I cut together the video that I recorded the night, or 2 nights or whatever before, and I post that on the internet. It is a therapeutic, fun thing for me.
So what is that job?
You know what's weird, though? Because we know it's a lie now, and we'll see here in a second. But it's kind of creepy the way he's saying it. It's so, adamant. It's so, stone-faced lie. Years.
He has to be very adamant about it, or it might fail with his dented audience, just like DSP.
If you ask Mutahar's fans, they think he's a cybersecurity expert, an IT professional, a video editor. Ethan said, day trader? There seems to be an awful lot of uncertainty about this definitely real job that Mutahar has. Mutahar's also insisted throughout his career that he is an engineer.
I'm an engineer. I'm a fucking engineer. I'm a goddamn engineer. I'm an engineer.
I'm a fucking engineer. I'm an engineer.
I'm only an engineer. Okay, I'm an engineer. So I'm an engineer.
I'm just an engineer.
This is
I'm just a fucking
wild.
engineer.
When you see what happens after, this makes this part
A lot
crazy.
of time.
Yeah.
I'm a goddamn engineer. I'm a fucking engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. As an engineer, being an engineer, I don't have to tell you as an engineer. I'm just a dumb engineer as an engineer. My engineer asked, but as an engineer, I'm just a fucking dumb fucking engineer. Like I can told her, I'm an engineer. But I'm an engineer. As an engineer, I'm an engineer. As somebody that is an engineer, I'm saying I'm the #1 engineer. As an engineer. As an engineer. All right. As an engineer, I'm just an engineer. Speaking as somebody that is an engineer, I'm an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
But there's multiple types of engineers, so what kind of engineer is he?
I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. Dude, I'm a fucking computer engineer.
I'm a YouTuber. Why are you asking me?
And I'm just like a computer engineer by default.
Okay, can I ask you about this clip? Is this what you were talking about, the audio of this?
I'm a YouTuber. Why are you asking me?
And I'm just like a computer engineer.
What the hell is he?
No, he does stuff like that to intentionally fuck up the mic, but it's, you see this. I saw this in a Lindsay Ellis video present.
That's a DSP tactic.
is how I first learned of this sort of thing, where it's about this. Yes, Lindsay Ellis made a video essay about this woman that bakes cookies, and how they fake her like having banter with the crew, and they fake like technical issues to make it seem like it's organic. But it's clearly all pre-planned to give you the sense that this is an organic amateur YouTuber, when in fact it's a polished corporate production.
Wow. Okay.
By default.
Like, I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a fucking computer engineer. You want to talk about cyber warfare? I'm a computer engineer.
Wait. What was that? Yeah.
Computer engineer. I'm a fucking computer engineer. You want?
Whoa! You hear that? Look.
Engineer by default.
Like, I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a fucking computer engineer.
Yeah.
You want to talk about cyber
The beep.
warfare? I'm a computer engineer by trade. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. No, I'm a computer engineer, okay? I'm a fucking computer engineer.
Ash,
Computer engineer. I'm a computer.
Have you ever had this much G Fuel in your home?
I don't know. I guess he's sponsored by them. I've never used G Fuel, so
I like G Fuel. It's pretty good.
Computer engineer. No, I'm a computer engineer.
Never tried it. What about you guys?
Engineer, okay? I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer.
In the United States, people throw around the word engineer like candy, but in Canada, it's a bit more protected, especially in Ontario, where Mutahar lives. Now, I do want to give the disclaimer that I'm not a lawyer or a Canadian.
Okay,
I'm just a
Because making $600,000 a year just wasn't enough. He's got to lie about what he does for a living.
guy who looks stuff up online, and based on what I've read, it's actually illegal to call yourself an engineer.
Okay, so...
Oh, no, buddy.
Listen.
It is
A locale lying is against the law, once again.
true. You can't use these titles in Canada unless you actually have the qualification for it. It's fraud.
I know. Okay, I think it's kind of excessive, this guy.
Arrest him! Arrest him!
This is so, like, we need Mutahar in jail because he's got engineer valor. Like,
If you are not a licensed engineer. The Ontario Engineering Regulatory Body, Professional Engineers Ontario, claims to take offense to even titles like software engineer being used instead of software developer, but they do make an exception for terms like train engineer, broadcast engineer, or sound engineer, which are not professional engineers in the same way that a computer engineer.
He's going to claim he's a video engineer because he does videos on YouTube.
Or a civil engineer would be. Calling yourself a computer engineer to a public audience is like saying that you're a civil engineer or a mechanical engineer. You might as well call yourself a doctor or a therapist. For Mutahar to be a licensed computer
While having a doctorate in philosophy does grant you the title of doctor, you're still not a real doctor and everyone knows it. He's just trying to pull that with engineer, isn't he?
engineer, for him to be able to legally call himself a computer engineer or an engineer in general, he would need a
Chat's being so funny today. You can't read half of them.
We can't actually read the chat saying, but rest assured what they're saying is based and it's felting Muta a lot.
4-year degree, 4 years of training, and to pass the National Professional Practice Exam. If he had just a degree, then he could only call himself a computer engineer graduate. This is where things become a little bit difficult, because Mutahar is apparently not just a computer engineer.
I'm a video engineer now. I think I know how this shit fucking...
He's a video engineer at the same time?
Told you, video engineer claim.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Muta.
Muta.
Which is it?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Works. Speaking out of an engineer, like if I wasn't a computer science engineer, I wouldn't even speak about
He's a computer science
computer
engineer?
science. Do you have a degree in computer science, or no, you don't?
I'm gonna tell you what this is. It feels like he had like he's a hobbyist. He just did like a hobby. He just learned a little code in the background and then just called himself a fucking engineer.
It's just like me saying I'm a cheeseburger engineer. Like, fuck off. Like, yeah, man.
being an idiot. But as an engineer,
I'm a stuttering engineer. I'm a cocaine engineer.
Exactly.
Can I get the title of cocaine engineer? Sounds pretty awesome.
Everybody's a fucking engineer.
I'm gonna call him a fucking idiot because he does do idiotic statements.
This is why, as a cybersecurity engineer,
a computer engineer is very much a real thing, but
Okay,
a
hold
video
on.
engineer
Okay, so he's a computer engineer, a cybersecurity engineer, and a video engineer?
He was in school for
Come
18
on,
years.
come on.
How did he think
More
no one
like
would
a SCAMGineer.
a broadcast engineer isn't a real professional engineer. While
Donut engineer.
The broadcast engineer.
computer science graduates often work in software development, sometimes called software engineering, computer science isn't an engineering discipline. So computer science engineer doesn't really make sense. Cybersecurity engineer...
That's illegal! That's illegal in Ontario, bitch! Muda's gonna sue us. I don't know what we're gonna do, boys.
No, he's not. I mean, like...
Well, he'd have to find out in court if he really was a fucking engineer, so he's probably not.
Is he an engineer or not, bro?
Can he just produce his fucking doctorate in engineering and just help us all? All he has to do to win is just post his degree, like a photo of his degree, and then he wins, right?
But, like with every single locale in the history of localdom, guess what? They can't do that. And you know why they can't do that? Because evidence doesn't exist. Because they are lying.
is once again using the word engineer as just a job title.
Look, I'll say this about this part. I think it's funny to point and laugh and go, you're a fraud, blah, blah, blah. But don't go ratting on the police like, I have information about this lying Indian.
Well, hold on. Did him and Carl like contact the police about the fucking situation with Completionist?
I don't think they did. Did they?
Okay. I thought they threatened to go to the police about it or the authorities about it. Like,
I don't think they did.
Someone in chat saying they did.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh.
And then everyone else, you can't read their comments. Holy shit.
Mutahar clearly wants the prestige of being perceived as an engineer, given that he's been calling himself an engineer for the past 10 years. And he uses this title to make himself more authoritative.
But I'm an engineer. I know how this stuff is going, so I'm not even speaking out of pocket right here, okay?
Oh, that's bad.
That's the problem. That is my problem, where you can't
say that if you're not really an engineer.
Well, and then also using it as like an authority of whatever you're talking about the Xbox made Fox News mad, but you're an engineer, so you understood why they're wrong. It's like, you can't say that.
Look at that paw. Look at. Did you see his eye there? It was crazy.
I'll
Bring
find
it back.
Hang on.
Oh, wait.
The last.
And so, yes, like I said, I'll make sure to post the link to the video down below so you can watch all of it. Check out Kino Casino. They're pretty good. At times, anyways. Sometimes they can be a little much. Especially when Andy's a little bit being of a cocaine engineer, if you know what I mean. That don't let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.